Hi everybody, Adam here. Welcome back to our Lego room. In today's video, we're taking a look at an awesome delivery that we received. It's our latest round of Bricklink Designer Program sets that we ordered. Really excited about these. I think all of the sets in this round were pretty epic. And, a big fan of the Bricklink Designer Program in general. I think it's a really cool way for people to get their sets built and noticed by a wider audience of Lego fans. But, also really cool from the perspective of the different types of designs that we get through this program that you might not see actually pop up in official Lego sets. So really cool concept, always a big fan and, eager to jump at the new sets that they offer through this program. So let's take a quick look through the different ones that we picked up here and talk briefly about where we might end up displaying them in the layout and around the Lego room. So first up, we've got set number 910041, Camping Adventure, designed by Joshua Kingma. This set contains 669 pieces and really think this is going to be an awesome set to build and will be a great little bit of scenery that we can put probably in a number of different spots around our layout here on the tabletop. I think it should be a great addition. Love the trailer, the campfire there, an excellent little tree. And, I think that one of the things that we miss out a little bit on in the Bricklink Designer Program is, getting more of these sets, things that kind of fit in the, 400 brick to 750 brick sets. I love the massive buildings and the, some of the different train ones that they've released through this program. But there's some pretty unique little designs, I think, that you can get in this size range here. Plus, I think it's nice to have a wide variety of price points across the sets too. I think it becomes a bit kind of overwhelming when everything is what do we got, like sort of 2,400 to 3,500 pieces across these sets. Those are cool, works really well for those set sizes, but really wish we could get a few more sets in this range here. Now, like I said, I think this is going to really fit in quite well around the layout here. My expectation is I'm just going to build this straight onto a Mills module, and then it should be really easy to find a great spot for it around the layout. But super happy with this. I think it's a great looking design. And let's see here, if we take a look, is there anything different on the back of this one? Gives you a little bit of a different view there, so you can see the back of the trailer there, and some of the flowers around there, and the great tree. So, really happy. I think this is going to be a great addition to the collection, and should be fairly easy to fit into the main part of our layout. Might even be interesting to try something with our lights around the fire here as well. Could be a nice little touch, but really cool set. Happy to have that in the collection and looking forward to seeing it built around the layout. Next up, we've got set number 910039, The Art of Chocolate, designed by Marcos Garavelli. This set contains 2,615 pieces. Really big fan of this set. I love the overall look of it. I think it's going to be a great addition into the Winter Village portion of our layout. And, in addition to just those sort of cool chocolate Winter Village vibes from here, There was also a number of architectural details that really caught my eye. Love the rooftop here, what they've done with the upper part of the roof, as well as the detailing around the side of it here, and some nice elements to frame in the window area. Also a big fan of this, it's almost like a bay window here in the front. I love how it sticks out and some cool details inside by the looks of it. And then a nice little extra structure on the outside here with the peaked roof. I think this should be really, really cool when it's done. And I'm guessing once we get into working on some of those interior details, this is going to be one that will really benefit from having some interior lighting added to it, just so that you can really appreciate the details through these windows here. But a really awesome build, and like I said, something that I think is going to work really well in the winter village. And if we take a quick look at the back of the box here, you can also see that the back of this structure swings open. Really cool idea. Love how it gives you access to all of the great little rooms inside. So many cool details. Definitely think they've done an amazing job here bringing this to life, and it should be an excellent addition to the winter village. And I think you can see here just from all those little scenes, lighting in here will probably really add a lot, just to give you the ability to appreciate those little indoor scenes and rooms from the outside. So they don't just become kind of darkness that you can't really see or appreciate once the build is finished. So, some work ahead on that one, but, I definitely think this is one that's going to benefit a lot from lighting. Next up, we have set number 910040, Harbormaster's Office, designed by Rich Herbert. This set contains 2,418 pieces. Really cool stuff. This gives me, this feels like it would work really well with the lighthouse, the fisherman, what was that set? The fisherman shop set. We've taken that one apart when we moved and we haven't put it back together, but this could really work well as a nice waterfront area. We've got a number of things that could feed in together here and look nice in conjunction with each other. So definitely going to need to not only look at putting this together, but seeing how we can tie it into those other sets to have more of a sort of a more fully fleshed out scene. Details here that really caught my eye. Love the old octane gas station sort of vibe from the fuel station there, where boats can come up and get some gas. Love the other signage around the building. No wake, slow down, engine off. We got Octane and Scuba, the Harbormaster. I'm assuming that those are all probably stickers, but I still think they should look really cool and be excellent additions to the set. Also really like the what do you call that? The wheel basically for steering the ship. That's an old timey thing and something you'd expect to see on the side of a building like this. And then some cool details underneath, like how they've got basically kind of an assumed water level right here. And so then you're seeing the underneath parts of the dock there. You're seeing the fish underneath the boat pulled up beside the Harbormaster's office. A lot of cool stuff there. But, like I said, I think this is a set that will really work well if we start to build out a water area. So we're going to need to think a bit about where that might fit and try to get the fisherman's shop set back up again and get that lighthouse ready to go, because I think they will all work really well together. And then taking a look at the back of the box, again, really impressed with the artwork across all of these boxes. Love the fact that we get a different view from the back side of the box here. And again, you can see great signage across the building and the side of the dock area there, and some really cool details both along the lower edge of the dock work, but also in the underwater area as well. So really cool set, really cool concept, and looking forward to finding a way that we can integrate this into our layout here in the Lego room. Now, next up, we've got one of the two, giant sets, I will call them, from this particular run of the Bricklink Designer Program. This is set number 910042, The Lost City, designed by Thomas Lejeune. And the set contains 3,506 pieces. Really, really cool work. Called Lost City, almost looks like kind of a rundown cathedral, or a little bit like the Rivendell buildings, or like what you would see in an elven village. But so many amazing details here. I really like the fact that they kind of went for the rundown, lost sort of civilization look for the building here. Great to see the different vegetation growing out of some parts of the building. Love what they've done with the roof there. I think that's a really cool sort of textural style, as well as some really cool colors that they've integrated there. Love the statues out front. You can see they're in various stages of falling apart, but just a really cool, interesting structure, and a number of interesting techniques for achieving the shapes and the look that they did. That's one of the things that I really appreciate about the Bricklink Designer Program. I think it's really informative and fun to see how different builders in the community go about putting together their models, and some of the ways that they, sort of overcome challenges with certain types of shapes, and just interesting to see everybody's perspective on how to, put together Lego bricks in unique and interesting ways. So really impressed with what Thomas has done here with this build. Not sure this is going to be something that we integrate into the layout proper, but definitely something that we will have built up and displayed around the edges of the Lego room. So super happy with this set. And again, a quick look at the back here. Cool to see the other side of the structure and how it is put together. Like I said, some really cool vegetation around the building, and just some really interesting architectural shapes and details they've managed to achieve here as well. Really interested to see how that roof comes together on the front part of the building. But I think this is going to be a lot of fun to build. And like I said, should be a great addition to the room here, a great display piece. Now, last but not least, we've got Lego set 910043, Forest Stronghold, designed by Taylor Anderson. The set contains 3,395 pieces, and really love that we're able to get more castle designs through the Bricklink Designer Program. I think that the sort of structure of this particular castle stronghold, really cool. Love the smaller building over here with the bridge connecting it to the other part of the stronghold over there. Neat to have the string going across the top so that the archers can, zip line across to the other building. Some really cool usage of trees and vegetation up the sides of the castle buildings here, and in and around some of the other elements. Should be a lot of fun to build, and I really want to start figuring out a plan for kind of putting some of these castles that I have onto Mills modules and starting to build up some scenes around them. I think it would be really cool, and we've got so many really neat castle builds. Would be a nice way to showcase them. So we'll definitely be looking at that. I think this is going to be a lot of fun to build and put together. But really going to be interested to find a way to sort of properly showcase it here in the Lego room. And taking a quick look at the back of the box here, you can see some of the cool little rooms and areas on the other side of the stronghold. Always neat to see these extra little elements and the additional details that are put in. Really nice touch, and again, still really impressed with that vegetation. I think it adds a lot around the castle structure. Really fills in some of the scene, and I could definitely see putting together a number of other trees in that same style to put around this if we ended up mounting it onto Mills plates for display purposes. But continue to be really impressed with the overall look of the set. And like I said before, really big fan of this, using the back side of the box to showcase the other side of the build. Just adds extra fun and interest to the box design, I think. So, like I said, huge fan of the Bricklink Designer Program. I think it's a awesome way to, help some people in the AFOL community get their designs made into sets that can be appreciated by a wider audience. And it's really cool to see some of these designs that come to life here. That like I said before, we probably would never get in in an actual Lego set. So it's cool to see the possibilities of Lego expanded out in this program, and really happy with what we managed to pick up here. I think there's going to be some great additions for the layout. Really looking forward to getting the camping adventure scene put together on a Mills module so that we can add that to the layout. I think the Art of Chocolate will be great in the Winter Village area. Interested to see how we can, sort of build something out and around the Harbormaster's office. Would be a great set just to display on its own. But, like I said, I think if we can pair up another couple of buildings with it and actually sort of build out a waterfront area, could be a nice addition to the Lego room, but also a cool way to sort of add and sort of deepen what what is offered in this one set by having it be part of a larger display. And then like I said, the two bottom sets really huge. The Lost City at 3,506 pieces, the Forest Stronghold with 3,395 pieces. Ton of parts, but really cool additions to the collection. I think the Lost City, like I mentioned, will be a good display build to have around the Lego room, and looking forward to seeing if we can come up with some interesting ways to maybe integrate some of our castle builds with Mills to have some mini layouts that are kind of showcasing some of these castle builds in an interesting way. But overall, a really amazing delivery. Super happy to have these added into our collection. And as we put them together and integrate them into the Lego room here, definitely expect follow-up videos. I think these should be great additions to the room and a lot of fun to build. Now, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please make sure to do so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. And thank you very much for watching. We will see you again soon. Take care. Bye.